Hi, everybody. Happy LGBT History Month. My name's Sean Delancey, and I just wanted to share an update on a counter petition that has been doing the rounds. This petition was set up in response to a petition that had been set up with the aim of removing LGBT content from the relationships education curriculum in the UK. And it was well supported. It's been signed by around 199,000 individuals to date. And in response to that, a counter petition was set up calling for LGBT plus content in relationships education to remain, which from my point of view is as it should be. From my experience as a class teacher, a school leader, an educator, and an advocate for LGBT plus inclusive schools, legislation like Section 28 and a lack of representation within primary schools and secondary schools and other learning communities, a lack of representation for the LGBT plus community, and those merely perceived to be LGBT plus can be hugely damaging over many generations. So we will not go back, for example, to legislation like Section 28. We must fight against that, and we must resist that, and we must take action if we see that kind of thing happening. So these petitions were out there on social media. In response to the petition, the well-supported petition calling for the removal of that content, a counter petition was set up, and that's currently signed by around 85,000 people. But do keep signing it, do keep sharing it, please, because we do want it to reach the 100,000 mark where it would be considered for debate in Parliament. However, there has been a development last night. The Department for Education have posted a statement on both the petition, the original petition, and the counter petition. And I'll read you that in full now. Primary schools are not required to teach LGBT content, but can choose to teach it in an age-appropriate way. The Department for Education has no plans to change its advice to schools on this subject. To prepare children for life in modern Britain, pupils need to understand the world in which they are growing up. Relationships, sex, and health education, RHSE, is therefore designed to give pupils the knowledge they need to lead happy, safe, and healthy lives and to foster respect for other people and for difference. The statutory guidance states that all pupils should receive teaching on LGBT content during their school years. Secondary schools should include LGBT content in their teaching. Primary schools are strongly encouraged and enabled when teaching about different types of family to include families with same-sex parents. Through these subjects, children will be taught about the importance of respectful relationships and the different types of loving and healthy relationships that exist. This can be done in a way that respects everyone's views. The Department for Education has no plans, I repeat, no plans to change its advice to schools on this subject. That's signed by the Department for Education. So there we go. That was posted late last night, I presume, on both of the petitions. They are, however, still live. So I would encourage you to keep signing the counter petition, if you will, and then we can get it up to that magic 100,000 signatures and make our voices heard, because despite this statement, things could change. We don't know. We know how the court of public opinion works these days. I don't think at this point in our journey as LGBT plus people and our community, I don't think we can rest on our laurels or be complacent. And I think when we see things start to push back, we have to be proactive in calling it out, not just for ourselves, but for all members of the LGBT plus community and those simply perceived to be LGBT plus because they're perceived as different in some way. So it's about dignity, it's about respect, it's about compassion, it's about inclusion. And of course, all of that begins at the very beginning of education. So keep signing, have a wonderful LGBT History Month, and thanks for listening today. Take care, go well, be kind, be safe, be proud, be you. Bye.